you. I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you talking to you? Are you talking to you? You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. Talking to you.
No doubt.
Y'all be easy, man. Take care.
All right, yo. All right, peace. All right, that was A Ward, man. Shout out to A Ward, man. I think, like I said, when you look at the type of people that came up around the same time that he came up and where he is compared to a lot of other people, man, it's remarkable. You know what I'm saying? Doing this whole thing without compromising who he is and stuff like that, while at the same time not beating you in the head with the fact that he's a Christian. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of substance with that dude. So check him out, man. Word. So I'm gonna plug my bro Polo, and Polo an ignorant nigga, man. Polo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. Bruh, I see you. Back again, back at it. You know what I'm saying? Like so what's up, man? Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Man, let me jump right into it, man. Disaster. How the fuck you get bodied by this Russian nigga, man? This nigga told Disaster out of China, Mount Rushmore to Mother Russia. Yo, what? Yo,
Facts.
this nigga Disaster. Yo, this nigga I'm gonna be real though. This nigga fucked Disaster up. Like, I'm being for real. Like, all jokes aside, the nigga had angles, schemes. The nigga, yo, I could not believe that shit. How this nigga Disaster lose to this nigga like that?
Bruh. Listen,
can you explain that to me?
You know what? See, I'm not as far on the because I think I actually won it, but I think the thing that makes it tough for me, first of all, the amount of Russian that was spit in the third was a little bit much to me, but I get it, and I think I think yeah.
When he started speaking all that Russian shit, the battle was already over. I feel like Diz was good, but I feel like Disaster, when he battles niggas that you can tell have a following or have a legit fan base, he becomes like starstruck Disaster. Like he be smiling a lot. He doesn't really like attack them. Like I don't understand. Like he did the same shit with Cassidy.
It's like, well, you saying like he knows it's a groundbreaking battle and shit. Now that battle is already up to 4 million views. Like, let's just be clear what we talking about right now. So,
okay,
so you saying well, every time he just
right? No, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But like, no, I'm saying like every time Disaster battles a battler where he knows the battler has more, like he has more to gain from the battler than the battler, I feel like he becomes like starstruck Diz. Like he'll laugh, he'll say shit like, "Oh, we're doing this for the culture. This is gonna be big, blah blah blah." But it's like, you know, you're supposed to kill him for the culture. Like, I don't give a fuck about views. Kill him.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I immediately realized that Oxy is a lot like Diz. Like, he was a lot like Diz, bro. A lot. Like, that was kind of scary to me. I'm like, is this like the Russian Diz for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Similar kind of cadences and things like that. Like, where he would go off on the fast shit a little bit. But, bro, let's talk about the angles, my nigga. Like, what?
Yo, his angles
you hear what he was saying?
Genius. Like, his angles was really, really, really genius. Like, I like how he attacked Disaster racism. I like how he attacked the fact that Disaster is Arab in America with all this shit going on, and you repping America.
Right.
You're saying and all this dumb shit. And y'all Arabs is like the most hated people right now in America besides black people. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he broke him down. Like, that was amazing.
Yeah.
He broke.
Yeah. And
that was,
bro. When it hit the how does it feel to carry a flag that's covering your people's blood? I'm like, whoa, like he started getting so. But Polo, let me step back for a minute. Let me step back for just 1 second. Are we? Mm-hmm. Is it the shock value that this dude who's Russian? Because I'm gonna keep it real. I honestly, sometimes I have trouble with English, so I don't know another language offhand. I know enough Spanish to be alright in the Heights. Or on Dykeman somewhere, I'll be okay, right? But I don't even know a lot of any other language. Is it just the fact that this dude is Russian? You know what I'm saying? He looked like the little boy from American History X and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, is it just the fact that it's that dude up there, you know, that with all this clear knowledge of battle rap and battle rap culture and all the shit that we into? Was it just a shock value that got you, or what?
I'm gonna be real. It wasn't really a shock value because I've seen disaster battle like these kind of caliber dudes where like Cannabis, Cassidy. It wasn't really a shock value. It was just I thought Disaster was just gonna walk all over this nigga. Like I've never watched an oxymoron battle. I don't know who that is. Apparently that's a nigga that gets 30 million views of all his videos.
Mad views.
So yeah, I had to do my research on this nigga because I didn't know who the fuck he was. I just seen this nigga fucking Disaster up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He was fucking Disaster up. Like I ain't even gonna play with Disaster, bro. That nigga he was in Disaster shit.
Yeah. And the other noticeable thing, bro, was that as Disaster was getting like more aggressive and was in dude's face, he just looked at him with his head up and smiled like he wasn't fazed by nothing. And that's what led me to believe whatever they saying to each other in them Russian battle leagues must be crazy. For him to just be sitting there like, yeah, like when he said the whole politically correct, like, yeah, well, I don't even know what that's like. Like that shit y'all say, we say that shit in real life. Like, man, they must be extra disrespectful over there, bro. Like,
well, the laws and shit in Russia is completely different. So like the crimes we get convicted for, them niggas get beat and punished. So it's a whole different thing. But I just like impressed that this nigga was that, yo, Disaster can unfazed. I never seen a nigga battle Disaster and was that unfazed.
Right.
Aside from Cassidy. Cassidy was pretty unfazed too. But actually, man, I also think, and I seen Disaster put out, yeah, now I can finally focus on the Tay-Rock shit. I didn't really like that because I'm like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you lose the Tay-Rock down? Then you lost 2 battles back to back.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, okay. So was it more the case of if you Disaster and you know goddamn well that this battle's about to generate like just we already talking 4 million views, and I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like hip hop cops listen. I don't give a fuck. But like it's bootlegs out there that have 2 million views on them. There are bootlegs with millions of views. So
also, like, what is this? Is this oxymoron? Like, what does he do in his country? Like, he's like a Jay-Z or something. Like, how did he get so much views?
Right. I see. I'm trying to unpack that, right? And part of it, from what I can gather, right, when it comes to Russia, like, first of all, Russian people that are into hip hop are super consumers of hip hop. Like, they are just into shit. Like, they into it. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about battle rap, and I said this before, I just think it's the fact that they live in a country that suppresses free speech in a certain way. They don't got free press, right? And when you think about what you can do and say in a battle, bruh, for people who normally can't do and say that type of shit out loud in the public square, like, that's a big deal. So I get why 12 million people viewing that. You know what I'm saying? So especially if they got, I don't know what Russian real talk sounds like. Like, I don't know what their equivalent of, you know what I'm saying, pitching packs and, you know, shit like that. Like, I don't know what their equivalent of that is.
But I'm hearing an oxymoron dude. Am I pronouncing his name right? I'm just call him Oxy.
No, it's Oxymiron. It's Oxymiron. But in which, you know, it is what it is. But I may as well throw the accent on. He impressed me that much.
I'm hearing the Oxy nigga packed out the venue with Russian people. So, like, this nigga is big in the United States, too. He ain't just big in Russia.
Bruh. And we had warned on it. It seemed like every Russian-American person had the memo that lived in that area that Oxy was showing up. And right now, like, I don't know many battle rappers who have a Wikipedia page, like an actual full-blown page with just a bunch of shit on it, but he has a whole discography. Dudes went on tours, like, he's had guest appearances and stuff like that on Russian joints, and it's just, there's a lot.
He's pretty up there. And also, I'm trying to figure out, because I seen Disaster put this a big win for the culture, but, like, are we at a point in battle rap where are we doing this for the culture? Is it, do we want our battle rappers to actually win? I feel like it would have been even bigger if Disaster would have won instead of just, battling somebody that gets a lot of views. I feel like if you would have beat him, it would have been even bigger.
Right. Well, I mean, so I guess I can look at it from two different ways, man. If you're saying, look, because the way that I'm looking at this is that if Oxy is that much in tune to the battle culture over here, to the point where he can come up with angles about math and reference old shit and come up with all these different angles off of that, they must be in tune with what the fuck is going on. So I think the battle could be one of them things that opens up the floodgates for us, respecting what they do. They see what we do over here. They respect it. You know what I'm saying? And then it opens up for an even bigger audience, even bigger viewership. I think that's a positive. You know what I'm saying? But given the fact that Oxy is one of the biggest battlers, one of the biggest rappers over there, period, I mean, if you're a Russian person, you're like, well, he was supposed to do what he was supposed to do over there. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they looking at it from that point. Like, shit, he was supposed to take that home. Like,
okay, so a nigga just tagged me on Twitter. He's saying that Oxy is a rapper. Like, he's a big rapper already. He just does battles on the side. Like, he's a legit, actually, big rapper. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm looking at multiple mixtapes, looking at a huge discography, half of it in language I can't really read too well. But yeah, he has a lot of accolades too on top of that. So there's a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm just like, I just wish Disaster would have actually, because it's like I'm trying to ignore it, but it's like, yo, Disaster, you lost to Sirius. Then you lost to him. Now, what if you lose to Tay-Rock? Like, what are we doing with Disaster?
Well, I think you have to put it in perspective, man, because, I mean, a lot of people will give him credit for taking the battle, you know what I'm saying, or just taking the risk of what, of going up against. And there's some people that got this winning. I personally don't. I don't think it's necessarily clear like that. I don't think it's clear as you
it's like
that's my opinion on it.
It's like 7 polls, and this nigga, and Disaster usually always wins on polls. It's like 7 polls where this nigga got this, like, this nigga's beating Disaster clearly, like, over 60%.
Right.
So, it's like, I feel like 6 of them shit.
There's murmurs of, Mook and, different people in the culture getting wind of the battle and saying, like, our battle, dude. Like, I would love to see, and I think, because they reference Smack and they reference street battle rap so much, I think that could make sense, man. That it could make sense for see that, right? Like when you saw Shotty versus Arsenal, that made sense, right? So what do you think about that?
I think that's amazing. I feel like they mentioned Smack so much in this shit. Like, let's actually see a Russian battler on a Smack. Let's see you on a Smack platform. Like, no disrespect to King of the Dot. King of the Dot is amazing, but I would love to see a crossover where like 2 cultures collide on a street level and on a overseas level. Like that shit, I think that should be fire. Like I feel like that should happen because Smack is the culture. All these other battle leagues is fine, but Smack is the culture. Like that's the essence of battle rap. So I would love to see Oxy versus Mook on that shit, or just I would love to see that. I think that would be amazing.
So we just got tagged in the group here from this. I guess when Mook responded to somebody online talking about the battle, or whatever, he said I would definitely battle him. And then Oxy responded like, well, this escalated quickly. No more battles in the near future. Please let me make more music and chill. But I won't lie, this is crazy. Now, Oxy, for that bag that they will put up for you versus Mook, I don't know how many rubles you over there making, but for the type of bag you would be looking at to battle Mook, bruh. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna just stay tuned on that.
He would easily get double or triple whatever he got versus Disaster easily.
Yeah. And you know what? And it would be a money move though. It would be that. I mean, whatever.
But I think Mook, I think Mook would take him because that's actually a battle that benefits Mook just as much as it, like, usually, like, if Mook take one of these, URL dudes, it's not going to benefit him as much as it would, like, if the person battling Mook usually has more to benefit than Mook, but this will actually be equal.
Right.
And I don't know. I think that should be dope if Mook go to Russia and batter him.
Right. to see what they do with with what he's giving up. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny. Like I really kind of felt funny as an American watching that because I thought to myself, it's Russian people who definitely can understand enough English in context to really understand the ignorant shit that we up there talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I can't do that on the other side. There's literally nothing you could do for me if the whole battle was in Russian. I don't know what I'll be able to do with that. But I don't know. I did just watch Narcos, so as long as there's enough English in there, I probably can stomach it.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Man, but now, all right. Can we please get to this B Dot versus A Verb? I don't know if I know you talked about it, but I just want to get. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I want to get the B Dot and Verb bars from you, and I want to get the Big K and Pass bars from you, and then we're gonna get some fans. So fans out there that's on right now, everybody's hitting the channel and shit like that. Everybody's in the thread. Hit me up, tag me on your 6 digits and shit like that, and we gonna get it popping. We got another guest coming on in a little bit, but we gonna get some of the responses and shit like that. But Polo, I want to let's get to the B Dot and Verb situation because yo, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna open my beer, man. Go ahead, bro. Nah, this is what I'm saying. All right, so B Dot has been on record saying that he's had over 2 years. I believe, I don't want to misquote him. I think a year, up to 2 years worth of material for A Verb. I feel like Verb is like this veteran, like this like the ultimate veteran. Like he just like Verb really let him into a fucking cat and mouse trap. Like I feel like the mistake B Dot made, number one, he let Verb go first. I feel like he should have came out off the gate and just rapped first. I feel like he should have came, and I also feel like his material, he took way too long to get to the punch. Like, I feel like, I know he does that in all his other battles, but when you battle a veteran, I feel like he should have put his best material together, took out some of the filler, some of the Lux movement, took that out, and just went straight to Verb. Like, but he didn't do that. I feel Verb, this is one of the best Verbs I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I agree.
But let's break it down round by round. What's your first round? What you think of the first round?
So first round was awkward because I think the time really hit him in the face. The time situation. I thought the angles was pretty good on both sides, man. I thought the shit was pretty fucking even, bro. I like what Verb was saying to B Dot though. I do. I think the only thing was there's some awkward endings, and I kind of felt like B Dot, he sort of was like it took him a minute. You know what I'm saying? It took him a minute to really get to it. I think Verb out the gate kind of, he took that round off of just being out the gate with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that kind of did it for me. But I think, okay, so after the first round, I was a little upset. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like I was a little upset, and only because I knew that B Dot had written so much material for this dude that he was not going to be able to say. And I just knew that was going to be the case.
And also, a lot of the material he chose, like, I just feel like when people attack Verb, they attack Verb with the same shit. Like, your mom's a lesbian, which Verb confirms is not true. He completely had a dad and all that shit. They attack him with the mom was a lesbian. Then they hit him with the infamous third round. This is how you talk to your, they all, like, I feel like everybody at Battle Verb does that same exact angle. And I feel like B Dot did the same thing. And I also think it's very impressive that Verb battled him, and he did not mention no Lux shit. Like, he didn't call him a fake Lux or nothing. Like, he beat this nigga with a whole new style.
Man, listen. I think he referenced that. He referenced the clone thing. He referenced the copycat thing, but he didn't mention Lux by name, which I think was that was a smart move. You know what I'm saying? It sold it a little bit more to me. It was a little bit more effective. But that second round, I thought B Dot got him. I thought B Dot got that second round pretty clear too. Like I don't think it's no debate about that one.
The second round?
Yeah, I thought B Dot got that second, bruh. I thought so, man.
I'm gonna be real, man. I gotta rewatch it. I ain't gonna front. Nah, Verb first was incredible. Yeah, second round was a little bit debatable. The third, no, I'm trying to think. Nah, Verb left Earth that second too, though. Verb did leave Earth that second. He did leave Earth that second. I'm trying to remember the bars. I had it written down on my notes. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
B-Dot was good, but I just felt like A-Verb was better. Like, I feel like as good at, like, I feel like if this is a slam dunk contest, this nigga B-Dot was doing wild windmills, and this nigga A-Verb was jumping over 5 people right after him. So it's like, you did good, but he just did better. I just feel like, Verb was just better than him. Like, every round, I feel like Verb was just better than him. Verb was getting to the point. He wasn't getting called time. He wasn't begging organic, like, let me just get one bar off, please. Like, he wasn't doing none of that.
Yeah. I mean, look, in this battle, and I'm obviously getting the brunt of the hate mail here, but I personally don't give a fuck. But it kind of seems like it seems like people have very, very different views on this battle, bro. Like, I've seen B-Dot 3-0, I've seen Verb 3-0, like I've seen 2-1s, either way type of shit. So and this is where I get back to the time, right? Like when you don't have enough time, really. Like, I don't think that was enough time for either one of them. For what this battle means and for what, going into it, like 2 minutes or whatever the fuck they did, that just was not enough. It should be 3 minutes with a 30-second buffer, like most battles that, like, it should have been some length to the battle. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a guy who only battles every now and again anyway. We haven't seen a good Verb in a while. What harm do we get? How does it hurt Verb if he goes longer? I mean, unless he already said, well, I can't beat this guy if he does X amount of material. You know what I mean? Like, as a fan, I kind of felt robbed on this one,
But how do you, but listen, you can't feel robbed because it's rules. You got to follow rules, bro. Like, it's like the same thing we killed Lux for versus Calico. People kill Lux. Lux rap for 11 minutes, Calico rap for 2 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I feel like we got to start holding people accountable. Like, you got to follow the rules. Listen, this is the rules. You got to rap for 3 minutes, 30 minutes. Imagine if this 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Imagine if this nigga would have let B-Dot go. B-Dot probably would have had like 10-minute rounds every round. I bet you any amount of money B-Dot had at least 7-minute rounds for every round. So I know he had like 7-minute rounds because the way he was, he took so long to get to the point.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess so I want to let the fans know. I'm reading these comments, man, hilarious. But jump into the Big K pass real quick. We'll get to it. Jump into the pass, Big K, real quick, just so we can wrap that up and get a few fans on and shit.
I had Big K winning. I just feel like the curse is starting to happen where, like, the fans is getting tired of Big K. Like, I just feel like everybody that battles, like punchline rappers, I feel like they always have like up to like a 2-year time period where the fans love you. Then after that 2 years, if you don't do nothing new, the fans start, and I just feel like the fans want to see him battle either Tay Rock or they want to see him battle somebody lit. They tired of seeing him battle all these fucking mid-tier bums. Like, they want to see him battle somebody good.
So because we really got to unpack what people are actually tired of, if they're, you know what I'm saying?
Let me just put in my Bluetooth, all right?
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah, do that. I gotta see this, man, because y'all definitely killing that. Y'all killing Big K right now. Even people who have Big K, I wonder how many people out there who have Big K winning the battle, but also feel like this isn't enough. And the other question is, just the case that y'all saying that, because it always just sounds like y'all just want to be on Smack. I mean, and if that's the truth, just say that, right? Like, just say, it's okay. It's okay to just say, yo, I want to see him on Smack. Like, I just do. So, and I got to disagree with Polo. It's not like he's battling mid-tier guys. He's making guys who are nice seem kind of ass up against him. I don't know. But I think the past battle was pretty dope, man. Man, Polo. Yeah, so we gonna see. I see a few of y'all in and shit like that, man. I see a few. Let me cycle through. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing about this whole shit is like the Big K is overrated crowd, man. Y'all might be the funniest group of people online when this battle dropped. It's like he can't even have a close battle without y'all going crazy. Like he had a close battle with Passwords. Like Passwords in its proper form is not a slouch, man.
Yo, my fault. Yeah, maybe, my fault.
Got you, bro. Got you.
My fault.
Go ahead with the.
That's why I wanted to ask you your opinion. Like, what you think of? Like, I feel like the fans want to see Big K battle somebody that's top tier. They tired of seeing him battle these mid tier people. What do you think about? Like, what you think about that?
I think he's getting battles. Like he's getting decent names of people, man. Like it's not. I don't know if it's that. You know what I'm saying? I think it has more to do with the way that he's winning is seeming like he just doesn't have to try sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And then the other part about it is his style for a lot of people is just it's too much formula in that style, bro. Like it's just it's a similar cadence every time. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's doing anything different when he's putting this shit together. Then it's way jokey. You know what I'm saying? And then I think people just kind of tired of they want to see him in certain street battles, like battle certain guys, right? Certain matchups we want to see Big K in. Like the Big K versus Suge, like the harder hitting battlers that are gonna get in his fucking face and make him uncomfortable and be on some street shit with him. And honestly, I think all kind of what it goes back to is people kind of want to just see him on Smack. Whatever.
Yeah, I think that's
just what it is.
I feel like people getting tired of seeing him beat up on people and look like he's not even trying. Like he be beating up on these dudes and it don't even look like he be even at 40%. Like it just look like like you remember that movie with fucking Damian Wayans, The Great White Hope, when this nigga was coming in the ring with a big ass belly beating niggas up and shit. That's just what it looked like. It looked like he coming into the ring, nigga hitting you with a few haymakers. That's it. He done. Next. Like that's cleaning niggas up. He hitting you with 4 haymakers. Next.
Right.
That shit. I think that's just what I think. Big K needs to get some competition, or it's just It's sad because he's really a big name. It's just that he need to get some competition, or it's nothing else to do. Like fans gonna start turning on him.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, and I mean you're gonna see fans start to kind of turn on him and shit like that, man. You're gonna see people start to kind of lobby certain battles and shit. So I think that's okay. I think that's okay. But I do think Pass deserves credit for what he was doing, bro. I'm not about to overlook that, man. I think he deserves credit for what he was doing up there. And I just think I don't know what consensus is, but it kind of seems like we're glossing over the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like that boy put in some work, man, against Big K. But yo, let me get. I'm actually gonna get one fan on. Some of y'all are retarded. This is why some of y'all are retarded. When I say send your first 6 digits, I mean send your area code and then the next 3 digits after that. Some of y'all are sticking like just 6 numbers from your phone. Like y'all just doing some old stupid shit. But it is what it is. I mean, I don't know, man. Pose, man. You know, Pose be incognito, man. You know, he on his I don't know, man. I think he ducking his fade because B-Dot. I don't know. It is what it is.
I can't believe that.
Oh yeah,
I can't. Oh, hold on. I got one more thing before we get in. I feel like, and I see B-Dot trying to make it like B-Dot said he was focused on Mickey Facts or some shit. Bruh, I'm gonna be real. Mickey Facts my nigga, but I do not want to see a B-Dot and Mickey Facts battle. That's just gonna be the most dictionary lyrical battle I've ever heard in my life. Like, I don't know, man. I do not want to see that.
You don't like the matchup because it's too lyrical?
Hell no. That's
can't say that to a person like me. I'm sorry.
It's gonna sound like 2 niggas reading off the dictionary. This shit is hell no.
In this current age of hip hop, where niggas are literally not saying shit, bruh. I'm here for the lyrical shit. Like I'm here for that. Sometimes I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's funny though. He said, "Yo, that's gonna be the dictionary battle." Like,
that's gonna be a dictionary battle. It's gonna be it's gonna be some dictionary skit. Did you see Mickey Factz versus Daylight?
Yeah. Mickey Factz cleaned him the fuck up, bro. That shit was dirty.
Him up, but that's one of them battles I had to watch with a fucking a suit and tie and a dictionary and like a like.
Talking to you. You ready? Talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you talking to you?